Hey dudes, I'm Hilah and welcome to Hilah Cooking. So Cinco de Mayo is coming up this weekend, and that's a Mexican holiday commemorating the Battle of Puebla. It happened a long time ago. So I'm going to show you a recipe for flan, which is a baked custard with caramel sauce, and it's also called creme caramel, I guess. But somebody actually requested this on my website, so thanks for the suggestion. And I'm going to share my friend Estray's mom's recipe with you today, which is a little unusual because it has cream cheese in it, but it's super delicious and basically just flantastic. Alright, step number one is we're making the custard. And so I've got my cream cheese and sugar and some eggs. So we just mix this together. Oh, that's the wrong. I got it. Okay, so once it starts to look like that, where the cream cheese is pretty well incorporated, that's good. We just want to add the milk slowly. And the vanilla. Okay, great. So this custard mixture is done. Next step is to caramelize the sugar, which is fun and sciencey and dangerous. Just got some plain old white sugar in here. Basically, we're just gonna melt it. So you wanna just keep it stirring. Use a really heavy, smooth skillet. So don't wanna use any like aluminum or nonstick or anything like that. You need something really thick so that you don't end up with like hot spots and you burn your sugar and it's a big ruinous wreck. All right, after about 2 or 3 minutes, you'll start to notice that the sugar's like clumping up a little bit, and that's good. That means it's starting to melt. So this is the time when you need to be extra vigilant and pay close attention. And I've been doing this over a medium heat, but now I'm gonna turn it down to medium low or even low, depending on your stove. All right, so it's been about 8 minutes later, and you can see here I've got a bunch of little sugar chunkies, but it's starting to look liquefied too, and it's starting to smell like a candy factory, y'all. So I'm just gonna keep stirring it fairly vigorously. Do not put your finger in this sugar either. One time I had an ex-boyfriend and we were cooking something that involved melting sugar, and his sister just like popped up and stuck her finger in this pot of melted sugar, just like without thinking about it. She was real sorry. All right, now all my sugar is melted. Okay, it totally smells like caramel now. So that's perfect. I'm gonna turn the heat off. And then here I've got my little dishes that I'm gonna put this in, foolishly on this hot thing. Let's see what happens. And you just wanna get a mitt and pour a little bit into each little guy. And then while it's still hot, kind of pick it up and swirl it. And it cools off really fast, so swirl fast, young grasshopper. I don't have to be perfect because it's gonna remelt in the oven. So, ooh, sugar strands. Okay, and then set that aside. And then here I have a baking pan with about 1 inch of water in it. And anytime you're making custards in the oven, you want to use this water bath. It just helps even out the heat so they don't cook too hard and fast. Normally I like things that are hard and fast, but in this case, let's take it easy, guys. And then I've just got my custard mixture that I'm gonna pour in. It looks a little lumpy, but that's okay. I promise it'll be fine. And then we're just gonna bake this for 35 minutes or an hour or so. Okay, so these have been baking, they were about 40 minutes, and I took them out when they were set. Let me see, I don't know if you can see this, but the little center is a little jiggly still, and you can see the little caramel layer at the bottom, so I'm just gonna run a knife around the outside edge. You could totally serve this in the little ramekin. If you wanted to, you could actually bake it in one big one rather than 3 small ones. I usually actually just do it in the same skillet that I melted the sugar in, but I thought that might look cuter presentation for the TV show if I did it in little separate ones. But you want to dump it out while it's still warm, if you plan on dumping it out at all. So you put a little plate over it and hold it tight up against that plate like that. It's usually served cold, so I would actually normally chill it in the fridge for a few hours, but I guess I have to eat it, don't I? I mean, that's the only honest thing to do here for you. Oh, dudes. That is some creamy flan right there, covered in a molten sugar sauce. Oh my God. That is just delightful. What a fabulous dessert. Wow. Well, there you go. Man, there's something fun. If you wanted to have a party for Cinco de Mayo, if you're getting in the festive spirit, you could make some flan, you could make some enchiladas, you could make some beans and rice. Whatever, dude. You could make some margaritas. You could make it all. All right, well, there you go. There's my friend Estrella's mom's flan recipe. Hope you like it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I will get to them as soon as I can. And Feliz Cinco de Mayo, dudes.